push-ups are not as hard as you think. For a calisthenics exercise, they seem like they're quite difficult, but they're actually not that hard. If you have a good foundational strength, you'll definitely be able to do them. But before we jump into this video, I do recommend that you meet the prerequisites before attempting the one-arm push-up. And that's being able to do at least 30 to 40 reps of a regular push-up. I'll leave a link in the description to my last video where I go over how to do a full push-up correctly, and make sure you're able to do at least 30 of those before attempting the one-arm push-up. Okay, so now let's jump into the form of actually doing the one-arm push-up. So as you'd imagine, you start with one arm on the ground and the other arm you can choose to have behind you or by your side. The closer you move your feet together puts your body in a much more difficult place to balance, therefore making the push-up much harder. Now once you're in position, make sure you go all the way down and just push back all the way up. And that's pretty much it. A common mistake I see people making is they'll only go about 90 degrees or even a little bit less than that when trying to do this push-up. But that's not the right way to do the push-up because you want to make sure you get full range of motion going all the way down. Now if you can't do the one-arm push-up yet, don't worry, I have some progressions for you. The first progression is called archer push-ups. To do an archer push-up, just get into regular push-up position and move your arms out wider as if you're about to do a wide push-up. Now from here, just lean your body over to one side while keeping the other arm straight. And once you get down, push yourself back up and then go over to the other side. Now this exercise is great because it helps you build up the strength on one arm at a time, which will eventually transfer over into doing a full one-arm push-up correctly. The second progression is a typewriter push-up. Now the typewriter push-up is very similar to the archer push-up. You're going to get into position as you would with the archer and you're going to lean over to one side. Now instead of pushing yourself back up like you would in the archer push-up, you're simply going to shift your body weight over to the other side until your arm is fully straightened out. And once you're on this side, you're going to move back to the other side until your arm is fully straightened out. Now this exercise helps with body control as well as developing strength in each arm individually. Now the third and final progression that I have for you is the one arm negative. Now negative exercises focus on the eccentric portion of the exercise. You are much stronger during the eccentric portion than you are with the concentric portion, so it's a great way to develop the strength into doing the full exercise. Now to do this, you're going to get into position as if you were about to do a one arm push-up. Once you're at the top, slowly let yourself down, controlling your body weight as much as possible until you get to the bottom. Now once you're at the bottom, use your knees to get back to the top and repeat the exercise. This is a really good way to building up the strength to do the full push-up. Now using these three progressions, you will be able to do the one-arm push-up. Just work on them, be consistent, and throw them into your workouts, and sooner or later you'll be able to do the one-arm push-up.